Are limiting subconscious thoughts preventing you from achieving success in reaching your life goals, creating meaningful relationship, or from being healthy?
Find out through accurate muscle testing. And in this video, we'll dive right into the 8 essential tips and demo for how to muscle test effectively.
Why are we the way we are? Why do we fight or disconnect from each other, suffer with poor health, or struggle just to get by? It's our subconscious mind. We all start out being so authentic. Then, with limiting beliefs in our subconscious mind, we create pain and suffering. But with Sakaso, you can reprogram the subconscious, reconnect with your authentic self, and get more life out of life. Hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell to start learning how.
Here's the 8 essential muscle testing tips and a demo. Tip 1. Choose a calm space to work in without distraction.
And tip 2, relax. Take a deep breath. The more relaxed and calm your mind and body are, the better. So relax.
Tip 3. Let go of the outcome. Do not force or control the answer. If you do that, then you're not connected to your subconscious mind. Trust and let the body, the subconscious mind, provide the answer. Of course, if someone wants to play the devil's advocate, they could just say, oh, it's just you choosing the answer that you want, and then just pushing harder or softer to get the outcome that you want. Well, yes, it is possible to do that, of course, but that just makes it all pointless. If we understand, though, that with muscle testing, there is no right or wrong answer. There is no good or bad result. There's only a strong response or a weak response. If we understand that, then we can get somewhere. This is about self-discovery. It's not about being right.
And tip 4, use good body position. Feet flat on the floor. Yep. And chin parallel to the floor. Just like this. And eyes gently down, looking at the floor. And keep this position every time you do muscle test.
Tip 5. Use good position for the style of muscle testing that you want to use. There's different styles. We're just going to use one for demonstration purposes, but we'll go into all the different styles in the next video. So, the style that I like to use for when I'm just testing on my own, doing self-muscle testing, is called reverse pinch. With this one, I'm just making a circle with 2 fingers, just pinching together like that. Just make a circle. I don't have to hold it. There's no pressure here. I'm just making a circle. That's it. Just bringing my fingers together. Now this hand does the other part of the job where it's pushing apart with these 2 fingers like this, and they go in together. So it goes inside the circle and pushes apart like that. So this, when it fails to push apart, that's a strong response. So the circle stays together, that's strong. And when it pushes apart like that, that's weak. Okay?
And tip 6, we always use 6 calibration tests to ensure you're communicating with your subconscious mind properly. So let's try that. So you get into a position.
Okay.
Right, feet flat on the floor, chin parallel, eyes gently down, and that's your style. So the first one, think of something that you like. Feel the situation you feeling that liking feeling, and then you can go ahead and test with eyes open, gently down. And that was strong response. Okay, and the next one, opposite, think of something that you dislike, and then when you can feel that you're in that situation, and you can test. Good. So that was weak. Yeah. So strong response to something you like, and weak response to something that you dislike. Okay. And the next one is using your name.
My name is Paul.
And that was strong response. The next one, you choose a different, incorrect name. Usually if you're male, pick a female name, that just random name. So go ahead.
Okay. My name is Janet.
That was weak, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. You notice how when we use the wrong name, my fingers went apart, right? So that was a weak response. And a name that you don't have, the other name is somebody you don't have, is a random name. It's not like somebody you have
So you
feelings
wouldn't
for or
use
something.
my name's Satomi and you're
Yeah.
close to
Yeah.
me, and it could get a little
complicated, yeah, in some way.
Mhm.
And did you also notice that when I tested, as soon as I finished saying the statement, I tested immediately. It's important to do it that way, right? So there's no time for any other thoughts or distractions to come into the test. And you also notice that I'm telling the truth, then my conscious mind is telling the truth. My subconscious mind only knows the truth. So they're both lined up and I get a strong response. That's the whole idea, right? It's basically like a lie detector, right? So when they're lined up, I'm saying my name is Paul in a test, but my whole body is lined up with that statement that it's true, and so all of my whole body is actually stronger, right? It responds that way. But if I'm lying, then my conscious mind is not telling the truth. My subconscious mind only knows the truth. They're not lined up. That's why it's weaker. So you're not using as much of yourself in holding this position, so it responds with a weak response. So you're using your body as a lie detector with muscle testing.
Okay, now the next calibration test.
Okay.
You go into the position, feet flat, chin parallel, good. Just repeat the word yes in your head several times. Just go yes, 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 right? And then you said several times and test. Good, that was strong. And now repeat the word no several times in your head and test. So that was weak response.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the 6 calibration tests. The first 2, think of what you like and think of what you dislike. And so that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 are correct name and incorrect name. And the last 2, 5 and 6, is repeat the word yes and repeat the word no. And then altogether it's 6 tests.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the essential tests to practice until you get consistent results. And once you get consistent results, you know you are communicating with your subconscious mind properly.
And that brings us to tip 7. Gentle pressure. Always use the minimum pressure you need in order to get consistent results. And especially all you guys out there, don't use your strength, right? And tip 8, practice, practice, practice. As with anything, your confidence will increase with practice. Often it's the case that once you get smooth with it, then you can tell the difference between strong and weak immediately.
Mm-hmm. And up to this point, we've covered the basics. Now we'll show you a little demo of using it. So is there anything you want to test?
I'm not always, feeling at ease in social situations.
Okay, social situations.
Yeah.
So let's test that. That's a good one. How about I am comfortable in social situation?
Okay.
And the test. So go ahead.
Okay.
Test in position.
Feet flat on the floor, chin parallel, eyes gently down, open, and I am comfortable in social situations.
Okay, that's strong.
Okay.
So you're comfortable in social situation, but let's tweak a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, change the statement a little bit. So say I am always comfortable in social situations.
Okay. Yeah, that's different. Okay. I am always comfortable in social situations. Okay.
this week.
Yeah.
So, okay.
That makes
that's-
sense, right?
Yeah, it's interesting. So it's not always, in general, you're comfortable, but not always, not
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds right.
So, in general, you're comfortable, but in specific situation, you are not comfortable. That's what it's telling us,
Yeah.
right? So, is there like a being in just in a public place, being in a crowd, or talking to someone?
It's more when I'm talking to somebody, certain people, I would say, yeah.
Okay,
So
certain people.
crowds, it's fine, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're feeling something from them, and then you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, like people being people, they get a little judgy sometimes,
Okay,
right? So
okay.
yeah, I
Okay.
think
So that's
maybe, yeah.
Okay. So that might be it, and so you can say now you can test about the rejection and judgment from other people.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's test that.
Okay.
The statement, let's say, I am free of fear of rejection.
Oh, okay. Sure. Okay, got it. I am free of fear of rejection. Oh, okay.
Okay, so you have some fear of
Yeah.
rejection.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what
Yeah.
that test is telling us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Note that there are very specific rules for how you phrase test statements. That's what we cover in another video later in this series. But you see how we discovered that Paul has this fear of rejection. This is very interesting. And this is how muscle testing can find what's hidden, limiting subconscious thoughts that are holding you back. This is very powerful.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Muscle testing is amazing at finding limiting subconscious thoughts. But if you want to take the next step and free yourself of them, just visit our Sakaso.ca website and schedule your free life breakthrough session. It can be tricky to learn muscle testing. There's a lot of subtlety. And you really need that accuracy so you can rely on the results. So watch all the videos in this series. Were you able to get the expected results from those 6 calibration tests? Let us know in the comments below. And if you have any questions, reach out to us through our Sakaso.ca website. We'd love to hear from you. And if you want to know more about muscle testing and how to create the life you want to live, then be sure to subscribe to our Sakaso YouTube channel. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.